Cześć! This is lesson number 5 of my course. In the previous lesson I showed you the genders. Let's repeat them. In Polish we divide nouns into 3 groups. They are genders: żeński, nijaki and męski. Each gender has different endings. In the first case, mianownik, which is the basic form of each noun, genders have such endings. Żeński a, nijaki o, e, and męski consonants. In the previous lesson I showed you also cases. Do you remember? The conclusion was that nouns in Polish have 7 different forms. If you see such sentences: mam psa, idę z psem, to jest pies, dałem psowi kość. You have to know that psa, psem, pies and psowi is the same word. Just be aware of it. If you will see in a text a familiar word, which is similar to a word that you already know, but it has a different ending, then probably it is the same word but in different case. In these sentences above, all words psa, psem, pies, psowi mean dog. The case just gives us information about relations between words in a sentence. For example, mam psa. Mam means I have. Psa means a dog. This form presents second case, dopełniacz, of pies, dog. The case informs us that the dog is related with the verb mam. After the verb to have, we always use dopełniacz. The second form of pies, I mean psa, inform us that the dog belongs to me. It's kinda confusing, I know. Okay, so let's forget now about the cases. We should repeat some of the phrases from the previous lesson. I hope that you learned them. Now I will be saying a phrase in English and you have to try to say it in Polish. I will give you some time to think and after a while I will say the answer. So let's begin. Please. Proszę. Proszę. Here you are. Proszę. Proszę. I'm sorry for what I've done. Przepraszam. Przepraszam. I'm sorry to hear that. Przykro mi. Przykro mi. Excuse me. Przepraszam. Przepraszam. Thank you. Dziękuję. Dziękuję. Thanks. Dzięki. Dzięki. Forgive me. Wybacz. Wybacz. You're welcome. Nie ma za co. Nie ma za co. Yes. Tak. Tak. No. Nie. Nie. I don't know. Nie wiem. Nie wiem. Do you remember the vocabulary from the second lesson? Let's repeat a part of it. Say in Polish. Hi. Cześć or siema or siemka. Cześć or siema or siemka. Bye. Cześć or na razie or narka or nara or trzymaj się. Cześć or na razie or narka or nara or trzymaj się. good morning or good afternoon. Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Goodbye. Do widzenia. Do widzenia. Good evening. Dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór. Good night. Dobranoc. Dobranoc. I hope you could answer these questions out of hand. If not, then you should repeat the basic vocabulary. Okay, so after this long beginning, we are ready to start the lesson. Imagine that you've just come to Poland. You are on the airport in Wrocław. You are a student and you will study here. Marek, a student from Poland, was expected to be here to help you to get to the dorms. He said that he will be waiting for you next to the White House. It is a name of a bar on the airport with snacks, coffee and tea. You cannot find that place. Next to you stands a man. Say to him, "Excuse me." Przepraszam. He'll look at you and said, "Tak?" Now you have to ask him, "Where is the White House?" Where in Polish is gdzie. Is in Polish is jest. Ask him now, "Where is the White House?" Gdzie jest the White House? He pointed in the right and said, "Tam." Tam means there. That's everything you needed. Say thank you and goodbye. Dziękuję, do widzenia. He answered, proszę, do widzenia. Let's repeat the conversation. I am the man and you are the student. Start. Tak? Tam. Proszę, do widzenia. Jest is the present form of singular third person of verb to be. The verbs in Polish are conjugative. It means that they have different forms depending on the tense and person, just like in English. After jest, we use mianownik. Mianownik is the basic form of each noun. It is a good news. If you want to ask where something is, then you don't have to know any other case of that place, person or thing, because you can use the basic form. So, do you know how to ask, "Where is dog?" Gdzie jest pies? Gdzie jest pies? As you can see, it is very easy. Do you remember how to say there? Tam. Tam. Now you are next to the White House and you perceive Marek. You know how does he look like because you have seen his photo on the internet. You come to him. Say, "Hi Marek." Cześć Marek. Cześć Marek. He answers, "Cześć, miło mi cię poznać." He used a typical phrase, "Miło mi cię poznać." It means nice to meet you. Answer him, "Nice to meet you too." Too in Polish is też, but we put it on the beginning of a sentence. So answer him, "Nice to meet you too." Też miło mi cię poznać. Też miło mi cię poznać. Też miło mi cię poznać. He answers, "Chodźmy." It means let's go. You leave the airport. Do you know how to say "Where is Marek"? Gdzie jest Marek? Gdzie jest Marek? Do you remember how to say there? Tam. Tam. Do you remember how to say nice to meet you? Miło mi Cię poznać. Miło mi Cię poznać. Do you remember how to say too? Też. Też. Do you remember how to say let's go? Chodźmy. Chodźmy. Okay, it is the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoy it. Cześć!